If you haven't had opportunity to watch Terminator Genisys, stop listening now. Major spoilers. Here we go. We're talking about the first 30 minutes. Here we go. Number one, Terminator versus Terminator. In the first 30 minutes, it's crazy, okay? It happens towards the end half, right around like I say the first 15 minutes, maybe like I think it was like the 11-minute or 15-minute mark. And Terminator versus Terminator. You have the Terminator versus the Guardian, because Arnold Schwarzenegger's character inside of Terminator Genisys he's a Guardian now. He's not the Terminator that we know him as. Kyle Reese and Sarah Connor teamed up together is so classic, man. You're really gonna love that. It's a lot of nods back to the original Terminator and then Terminator 2 Judgment Day. As far as John Connor is concerned, they didn't show you what happened to him, but there is a Terminator that gets him right before or right during when Kyle Reese is heading back to the past in order to save the future. Okay, so something happens. There's just one Terminator that has like this. How do you want to say it? It's the same Terminator that takes over the body of John Connor, but he's already in the camp. He was actually disguised as another soldier from the revolution and stuff, you know. And it was crazy because like he grabs over his mouth. It looks like he's burning his skin. I don't know if how that works or not because I didn't finish watching the rest of the movie, and I will after I get done with this. But I just wanted to talk about it for a second. Kyle Reese gets saved at the beginning of the movie by John Connor, and then John Connor is kind of raised by Kyle Reese, and he's told about all these legends, and he's told about the history of how do you want to say it? The fight against SkyNet and who the Terminators are. So he looks up to this guy very much, man, like a father figure and a hero, man. And so when he actually sees, you know, John Connor, when Kyle Reese sees John Connor get taken, it's taken and killed as he's teleporting and transporting back to the future, back to the original Terminator movie. It's very troubling, man. What I love about it is that you get these flashback moments. So Terminator Genisys has this, I guess, Man of Steel way of telling its story. And I always say Man of Steel just because I love Man of Steel so much. I love the movie. And you get to see these flashback moments. So Kyle Reese has a birthday, and his parents get him this tablet. It looks like maybe an iPad, something like that. But anyway, they give him a tablet for Christmas. He opens it up, unwraps the packaging, and it says Genisys. And then all of a sudden he opens it up, and there's a countdown on there. And I forgot the dates, but I got a screen cap. I think it's like, I don't know, 2 days or something like that. And then they actually show you the countdown going from 3, 2, 1. And then after that, something happens. At the beginning of the movie, you get to see the rockets shooting off, and you know, obviously starting, the end of the world, where the SkyNet shoots the rockets off, and they come back to Earth, and they blow up. It's like a nuclear explosion. And what is fascinating about it is that you remember that scene where on Judgment Day you see the playground. Well, this time they take it a little bit further and they actually show you children running, and this is children of all races, man. So it's a really good moment of diversity and showing you like the world as it is today. There's children of all different colors, all different shades, man. They're running, they're playing, they're laughing, and then it shows you the white light goes over them, and then after that the white light goes over the city with the explosion, the detonation. San Francisco is destroyed, the bridge is destroyed. The city is just devastated. Oh my gosh, you got to see it. The destruction on this, man, is crazy. You thought that like, you thought Man of Steel, and you thought that San Andreas was bad. When you see Terminator Genisys, man, the destruction in here, it's just. That's probably why critics hated the movie, man, because they're like, oh, what about those innocent civilians, man? Innocent civilians don't get hurt during a movie. Oh, that's what happened, man. They got blown to bits, man. What I love also is there's the fight, man, between, the heroes of the story and the Terminators, man. Like, it's crazy. Terminators are driving trucks. Terminators are flying. Terminators are walking. They have these giant weapons, man, that are just massive. There's these other robots that get dropped down from the sky. And first, like, how do you want to say it? In the Terminator, they used to show you that one vehicle that hovers and it scans the area. Well, there's another vehicle that has two propeller blades that looks something like off of Marvel's how do you want to say it? That big giant shield helicopter, helicarrier, whatever it's called. And that vehicle is carrying this crazy looking Terminator, man. Looks like something off of RoboCop, to be honest, man. It drops this thing down. As soon as the thing drops, and it drops it from, like, I don't know, maybe 100 feet in the air. As soon as it releases its power cord or grip or whatever from the aircraft, as it's traveling down to Earth, it's lighting up the battlefield from above. And then it lands. It hits the ground, dust and stuff comes, and it just starts, and it sounds so awesome, man. I don't know if like maybe Lucas Films helped out with this, man. Maybe Bad Robot, I don't know, but whoever did the sound for this, maybe even Doomed, you know, who knows. But it's just, I don't know, it goes inside your ears, man. It just makes you light up, man. Well, at least it did for me. I was smiling, I was cheering, I was screaming at the screen. Like, it was crazy because, like, this thing moves on all of its axis, 360 degrees. It just lights stuff up, man. And I guess the bad thing is that, you know, with the technology that, you know, we now have in the revolution and stuff, you know, and in our the technology that our soldiers have, we just destroy them things quick, man. We shoot them up maybe like 4 or 5 times and it's done. Let me see. You get this moment where it seems as if they're trying to stop the Terminator from going back into the past, and as soon as he does that, it's like SkyNet just stops. Everything in SkyNet just stops, and it's like, okay, we already won, we're done. So everything stops, and maybe that's because that's their original Terminator. And since that Terminator went back, or left the future, went back to the past, maybe that shuts down everything because nothing exists at that moment or something like that. I don't know the reasoning behind it, but it was fascinating, and they do start to explain it, but I just didn't get to that point yet because I only watched 30 minutes, like I'm telling you. How much time do we got? Okay, 7 minutes. So anyway, man, Kyle Reese, man, he travels back into the past, and okay, you know how do you want to say it? People were trying to say something like a long time ago that Kyle Reese was the Terminator now, okay? And obviously I don't know that because I didn't watch the rest of the movie. The movie's like an hour and 13 minutes. I'm only 30 minutes in. But in the original Terminator and in Terminator 2, whenever a Terminator comes back from the you know, travels from the future to the past, they create this magnetic electrical I don't know, magic ball or whatever, okay? And when it transports them, they're usually on the ground to where it gives you this crazy shot of nudity and muscles and strength, and just to show you, I guess, I don't know how pure this person is. And they usually get this bodybuilder or whatever, and it's usually one of those scenes where, you know, you just kind of just say, okay, well, here it comes, and, you know, I don't know, butt shot, dick shot, whatever, and you know it's coming. But for this one, they teleported. It was weird, man. And they teleported him, you know, using the technology that we already know, and it's in the air this time. It's like, I don't know, maybe 10. I say it's maybe 6 to 7 feet in the air, and he drops out of the sky and hits the ground, man, with a thud. And, you know, then there's obviously the butt shot right there, and, you know, you can laugh. You'll definitely laugh at that because you thought that it was going to be like we normally see in the Terminator movie. So I think that was a little bit different, and also I think it plays on the comedy also. I don't know why they did it, but they did, and it's different. That's all. It kind of reminds me of the Sarah Connor Chronicles, to where, you know, the orb or whatever didn't, you know, morph and stuff in the same position all the time, you know. It did in different, more dangerous positions, you know, and that's kind of what it reminded me of. So with the relationship between Sarah and the Guardian, aka the Terminator, on a Schwarzenegger's character, man, he's definitely there to protect her. She's there to protect him. They're definitely a team. It's definitely an asset, and it's definitely kind of cool, man, to see them on the screen together, man. Like I said, I really love this film. I think it did a great job, and I can't wait to see what happens next. I just gotta wait till this. Well, I'm not gonna say that, but I'll let you guys know when I finish watching it, okay? That's definitely for sure. Other than that, man, I'm out of here. Comment, like, subscribe, share this video. Well, let me know what you thought if you did get a chance to watch Terminator Genisys. And make sure that you go see it on the big screen, 3D. This is made for 3D, guys. Go see it on the big screen. We're out of here.